Thanks for stopping by the Knowledge of Business and YouTube channel. So I want to say thank you for stopping. If it is that you find this video to be informative, please don't forget to subscribe and leave a like, and you can share it with a friend and ask that friend to share it with another friend if they find this video to be informative. So the purpose of this channel is really just to share information, to share knowledge, and basically helping my listeners and my viewers and subscribers to navigate the business world. Just a quick disclaimer though, this video is for information purposes only. I'm not affiliated with any of the companies that will be listed, that would be mentioned or even displayed on screen while I'm talking about this prospectus. So, and I'm not a licensed financial advisor. Therefore, I'm asking you, please, if it is that you find this information to be informative, just have a conversation with your licensed financial advisor, and they'll be able to better guide you and to make a more informed decision. So, with that said, we are going to be exploring this new prospectus. We have an APO. This APO is from NROC, or TransJamaican Highway. So basically what we're gonna do, I'll be showing you where to find this prospectus. So this prospectus can be found on the Jamaica Stock Exchange. So the Jamaica Stock Exchange, basically, the this is where public listed companies, whether or not they're listed on the junior market or they're listed on the main market, we find information about them on the Jamaica Stock Exchange market, on their website. So in in my discussion here, we're basically going to be going through the the process to basically find the information about APOs and IPOs, and we'll delve into this prospectus. So in this instance, we want to see what's happening with the JSE. So the JSE, they would normally post their updates on when you come to their website. You can go to search and then you can easily type in updates. You had a search for updates, and updates will come right here to the side. Just give you a summary, and then it gives you the detail in the body of the screen right there. So in this instance, we're really trying to figure out what's happening with NROC. So NROC has a prospectus for Trans Jamaican Highway Limited, um, to sell their shares. And this, and just for information as well, a prospectus is a detailed legal document, clearly outlining the plans of the directors and the NEDs and non-executive directors, um, that sits on the company's board. So this prospectus run the road. Trans-Jamaican Highway offer for sale 2025, and then they have listed here. They have NCB Cap Market as well as JMMB Securities Limited, and it goes down. So this is when we're going through a prospectus, normally we want to know what is being offered for sale. So in this instance, the NROC, they're offering 1.7 billion shares, and to be exact, 1,750,700,000 shares, ordinary shares. And if it is that these shares become oversubscribed, they can make an additional offer of 750 million. These shares are being sold at a price of $3.60 Jamaican dollars, or US dollars 2 cents, and 2 cents, and then you have a 28 of it's 0.0228. And then they give the conversion rate right here. Down here it says all Jamaican dollars conversion are based on the BOG weighted selling rate as at February 20th, 2025, and it gives the weighted selling rate of 158.7175 to 1. So basically 157 points, approximately zero point 0.6 per share. So when we're going through a prospectus, normally they would have some bold. When you see bold, basically it is trying to grab the user's, the reader's attention to something. In this instance, it said this prospectus is intended for use in Jamaica only. And then it goes on and it tells you that you can basically, it is not offered to any person outside of Jamaica to subscribe to the shares. So that's just a declaration. When you're going through your prospectus as well, it is important to note where to find the the offeree, the in this instance, Jamaica, TransJamaican Highway, which from now on I'll say THG. So they tell you exactly to, or the investors are also invited to view the 2023 annual report. So we being potential investors, you being a potential investor trying to gather information, this is where you'll go on the Jamaica Stock Exchange and you'll try and find the annual report. And there's also, they said right here, so the complete copy of the audited financial statements for the year ended 2023, and they speak about the quarterly financials for 2024. Alrighty. So in going through a prospectus as well, you want to know, it is very important to know when the offer for sale will begin. So in this instance, it says offer for sale will begin 9 o'clock on March 4th, 2025, and it closes on March 18th at 4:30 p.m. 2025. And then it says that this a disclaimer. It says close the offer for sale anytime after it's open without notice. And this is a case where if it is that the shares are oversubscribed. So if it is oversubscribed, they really just have to close it out. And if it is that it is undersubscribed, they can extend it for a period of time up to 40 days, as mentioned here. So these are if you don't have the time to go through the nitty gritty, the fine teeth of a prospectus, these are the important things that you look for. They're going to put everything that they know potential investors will need to know, and they'll include a table of content. In this instance, for the purpose of this video and for educating my listeners, my viewers and subscribers, and persons that are just coming across the video, when you're going through a prospectus, you want to know the summary of key information on the offer. You want to know the risk factors at like right off the bat. And you also want to know who are your professional advisors, meaning that these persons are, I'll get into it in a minute or so. So in this instance, we're going to go to section 2 because section 2 has a summary of 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 key information on the offer. So this will give you the company's name, the type of business, and the shares. What we really want to know right now is the use of proceeds. What is it that the proceeds will be used for? So it says right here, part of the proceeds will be used to pay the offer for sale expenses, meaning that they're going to pay the third parties to basically transact to collect on their behalf. Then NROC, in conjunction with the Ministry of Finance and the Public Service, will decide how the balance will be utilized. Given that these are not new shares issued by TJH, none of the proceeds from the offer will go to them. That is, as if you have any questions about that, you can send me and and you can comment below, and then I'll try my best to respond. But remember, I am not a licensed financial advisor. I'm just a person that is passionate about business and passionate about educating others. So I'm really just sharing information. So another important part for you to look at are the risk factors. In this document, it outlines the business risk. So you have business risks, you have different type of business. There's some risks are just inherent depending on the business, the nature of the business that you're in. There are regulatory risk, there are operational risk, and there are uh, environmental risk in this instance, and then there's just general market conditions. So when you get some time, you can just go through, you can sit and you can delve into this some more. Another part that I said that it's important for you to basically figure out who are the professional advisors. In this instance, we have in TB cap markets, and they have JMMB, they have PwC, and they have the JCSD. So we know for the purpose of this video, the persons that we can easily purchase these shares through would be NCB cap markets and JMMB. And the for the NCB cap market, you can easily, if you have an NCB account, it's very easy for you to just go to Go IPO, NCB, Go IPO, and you can register right there. I'll leave the link in my description box for what I'm going through. So I'll leave the link to this document for you to go on the Jamaica Stock Exchange, easily view it, and I'll also leave a link to the JNCB uh, Go IPO portal. So I think it is important for you to first just quickly just get a quick little breeze to see how the TJH performed last year. So because I usually use a search bar, I I I don't know. We young people, we always try to do things shorthand. So uh so when I type in audit financials, because sometimes you just need to put in some keywords, just like with ChatGPT or Google, and it brings up what we need, because that's what artificial intelligence. That's where we are, where artificial intelligence is concerned. So this right here is the group unaudited financial statement for TransJamaican Highway for the year end December. So what we really don't, for the purpose of this video, we're not going to be going through the analysis of a financial statement. So right now, what we need to look at is what how did the shares performed over the last 2 years. So the unaudited EPS, earnings per share, which is basically how much money will you get per share that you have invested, if it is that you are already an investor in TransJamaican Highway. So, for example, in for the year 2023, and it's also important to read as well on the financial statements to see the currency in which the financial statements are expressed. In this instance, it is in US dollars. So the audited financial statements for the year ended December 30th, 2023, the EPS was 3 cents US. Oh, under 3 cents, 0.0003. So that's like 1,000 or point 0.5, sorry. So if it is that we're going to use or the exchange, the weighted average exchange rate we that's on the prospectus, that's basically about 7 or 8 cents per share. So you can do the math and see how it is that it will be feasible for you. But thank you so much for watching. I know I did a lot of rambling, but I'm basically trying to just bring our persons up to speed. Please remember, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend and tell a friend to stop by. Until next time, please come back and watch videos from KOB.